Hello, everyone, and thank you for tuning in. Today, we're going to be looking at the Bitcoin dominance chart. Today is Friday. We have, roughly less than 3 days until the weekly close. And I just wanted to give an update of where we are in terms of altcoin dominance versus Bitcoin. And, this week was very interesting. We saw uh, Bitcoin rally a good chunk this week. It rallied 20%. Okay. However, when we look at the weekly now, it's down. It's down 1.17. Sorry, 0.37 percentage points for the week. And you'll notice, if you look back on my previous Bitcoin dominance videos of this week, we were up in this region back a few days ago. So we see altcoins gaining the dominance back. And it's in times like these where Bitcoin is down. Bitcoin's down 2.5% for today. All right, down $1,000. Meanwhile, Ethereum's up a percent, up 2%. Link is at up 2%. Uniswap's up 5.5%. Basic attention tokens up 10%. Cardano's up a percent against Bitcoin. Uh, Monero's up 6%. XRP is up 11%. So this is these are days where you see a really big move from Bitcoin dominance. When you get these days where Bitcoin is down, doesn't really happen often. But when Bitcoin's down and the rest of the market is up against its Bitcoin valuation, usually when Bitcoin like corrects, we do see a follow through with altcoins. But in this case, we see some kind of compromise, so to speak. We see altcoins gain in Bitcoin valuation, but if they're not up high enough against Bitcoin, then they're also down against their US dollar pairing. So like you can see here with Ethereum, it's up 1.35% against Bitcoin, but its US dollar valuation is down a percent, 1.05%. So, um, although this week was interesting, we are still moving as expected. The trend is still down. All right, we didn't see a reversal of any kind unless something crazy happens this weekend, which I mean it could happen. That the last weekend where the altcoin market just took a dive, Ethereum took a dive, and Bitcoin stayed humdrum. It was very interesting. Um, so if something happens like that, then the dominance is going to look a little different. But uh, for where it is right now, the trend is continuing to go down, and our ultimate target is this level here. Now, uh, it right now I think is a good moment in time for you to take a look at your portfolio. And I'm not just looking at the dollar valuation, but I want you to take a look at. So you should be holding Bitcoin, and you should be holding Ethereum. Those are my two largest holdings, um, and they make up over half of my portfolio. Um, I want you guys to look at your portfolio, look at the percent gain that you've made on Bitcoin and Ethereum, and compare it to your percent gains on your altcoins. Because we're at a level right now, the past month and a half, okay? For the month and a half, altcoins have been moving. Every altcoin has been moving. Everyone should be theoretically up, most people at least. Um, whether that's Cardano, Celsius, Basic Attention Token, like any altcoin under the sun, uh, is been moving at least in my eyes. So if you are a not up right now, I would highly recommend you to review your transactions and to see where did it go wrong, because we're coming into the phases of the market where it's just so exuberant. Everyone's making a lot of money, and everyone is making a lot of money, and this is where the real party begins, I think. And it's all about staying disciplined. So if you're not up, I would highly recommend you to review your transactions. I mean, it could have been that you got hacked or someone stole your funds, in which case, uh, you'd be down. But if you are chasing pumps, for example, so like say you bought Ethereum when it was up here, and then you saw Cardano start moving up, and so you moved it into Cardano. You say you took a loss on Ethereum, went on to Cardano, but Cardano's tech. We let's theoretically, let's say hypothetically, it's at a top and it's coming back down. Well, you're down even more, and then you keep on moving and moving and moving. Like moves like that will cost you money. And that's what I'm talking about when saying like review your transactions and see where what went wrong. Um, or you could be in the sense that you are up, but you could have been up more if you just bought Bitcoin. In which case, uh, I would say review the positions that you have. For example, basic attention token. I mean, basic attention token is moving now, but for uh, or VeChain is a better example maybe, where I bought in this lower channel here, didn't move. I see every other altcoin moving, and I'm wondering, okay, maybe this is a dud. But it's been X amount of days, and we haven't seen any kind of reaction from this asset. What am I doing wrong here? So like think retrospectively. I think it's very good to be critical of your own portfolio. Uh, and even if you really love the asset or the project, I mean, I think it's very important to be very critical about your own portfolio. Ask yourself, could I be making money by just investing in Bitcoin? If so, then why do I choose these altcoins? Okay, if it's a point of making money, then you have to be asking yourself those hard questions. Um, Again, this is not the gospel. You can do what you want. This is how I do it. I'm very critical about my portfolio, and I come from a bias because I've been buying Bitcoin and Ethereum at much lower levels. I mean, last time I bought Bitcoin was before $20,000. It was around $13,000. Was the last time I bought Bitcoin, and with Ethereum, the last time I bought was like around here, like around like $500, $700, I think at most. So I'm very far away from where I've bought from, and that's why I'm more hesitant on buying at these levels because, well, do I really need to? Anyway, that's what I wanted to talk about, you guys. Um, Sorry, I went on a little altcoin rant here about about positions and portfolios, but I think when you look at the Bitcoin dominance and you see where we are right now, you have to assume that most altcoins are doing fairly well because they have been outpacing Bitcoin since the beginning of January. And if you are not up, then uh, uh, there has to be a problem somewhere because when we get to these levels, and I'm telling you, when we get to the third support level, this is when I'm going to start offloading some of my positions. I think I'm already considering uh, Uniswap. I've moved the position off of my wallet from Uniswap to an exchange. I've set orders on basic attention token and VChain already for a part sell. Uh, if Chainlink moves up any more, I did buy a little bit on the dip, but if it moves up further, I'll be looking to again offload my position. Ethereum are already offloaded some of my position, but if it continues on to like $2,500, I will consider offloading some more. Anyway, that's all for today, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye bye.